Dzień dobry, witam w segmencie Jadisko Originals. Dzisiaj obejrzymy wspaniałą konferencję. Witamy w Gamescomie. Noc otwarcia na żywo. Nikt tutaj nie jest z własnej woli. Okej? Wiemy, nie robimy tego dla przyjemności, ale sprawdzimy. Nie mamy oczekiwań. Wiemy, co będzie, będą Harry Pottery i tak dalej. Jeszcze chciałbym się przekonać, szczerze ucieszyłbym się minimalnie, gdyby pokazali cokolwiek z Alana Wake'a. Jeśli ta gra już ma jakiś poziom. I drugą rzeczą jest ewentualnie znak życia od Kerbali. O proszę, część programu zawiera elementy sponsorowane. Ciekawe, które nie są sponsorowane, mi się wydaje, że nie ma takich. Ciekawe, że tu czat jest niesponsorowany, dam głośniej, pa. 18+. Tak, dobry wieczór wszystkim.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Jest piękny.
Oh my God! Hello, everybody. How you doing? It is so great to have a live crowd with us here in Cologne, Germany, for Gamescom 2022. I'm Jeff Keighley, and I gotta say, I am so excited to be here with you. We did this in 2019, live in person in Germany, and then the past 2 years we had to do it virtually.
Howard Hamlin Gierkowa.
2020, the first show that my team did together live was that August, Gamescom, and we connected with all of you virtually. And the fact that we're back here in person, I don't want to ever take this for granted before. So, guys, are you ready for a fun show?
Tak, ciekawe, czy też ma problem z
I gotta
narkotykami.
say, we have a lot of great stuff for you tonight. We have tons of world premieres. The entire industry has come together to showcase the future for you. We've got games like Sonic Frontiers, the Callisto Protocol,
Callisto,
Outlast Trials, Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, and a lot of surprises of things that we didn't talk about in advance. So we've got some good stuff for you tonight here at Gamescom, and I can't wait to get started. We've got 2 hours of stuff, so should we just get right to it?
Jak ktoś nie rozumie angielskiego, powiedział, że będą gry fajne.
All right.
Tak,
I love the roar
i
of a
tyle
live
w sumie.
crowd, and because we got a live crowd,
We want the community to build this. We want it to be their worlds. We want them to tell their stories in their game. I think it's human nature to navigate uncharted territory, to find a place where we're free to explore, to be creative, and to share amazing experiences.
Fable
Goals
4.
are to make an experience that's unlike any other, which is such an exciting thing to be part of.
I think ultimately, like, that's kind of been the big ambition, is to create this kind of like open world that can be built out in every direction.
I think it's every day is a new discoveries and it's constantly growing.
A zaczęli ciszej gadać, przepraszam, może daję ich głośniej.
Current zeitgeist and what it means to represent yourself digitally.
This is more than a game. It's a labor of love. It's a labor of passion.
Zaraz.
The dream is to create a whole new world for the next generation of gamers, and I think that we've kind of captured that.
Players will play a massive part in this. It's not going to be just our game. It's
Ten
not
ludzik
gonna be
idący
just
w
what we
tle,
decide to do with it.
to już jest
There's
spoiler, ale
something
niestety
in
nie
it
potrafię
that will
ten ogarnąć.
definitely appeal to you, no matter what it is that you love to do.
The really thrilling aspect of all this is that people are going to get to see what we're doing for the first time.
I'm just so excited for people to see what we've been spending the last 5 years pouring our hearts and souls into.
And I'm excited to see how they feel about it, even though they will have to wait just a little bit longer.
Everywhere has become more than just a video game for us. And today, we're delighted to give you a peek behind the curtain at what we've been working on.
Że to gość od GTA? Który? Ale to jakieś nazwisko znane? To ta laska, co śpiewała Lelej w Wiedźminie? Moment. A, Leslie Benzus, okej. Czy to jest coś do mety? Czy to jest gra NFT? Moment, zaraz, sekundę. Autka robią bry, momencik, ludziki chodzą. No. Odwrócony krzyż. fajne. Fajnie. TFA, prawie jak NFT.
But watch, share, create.
Te buty są pewnie drogie, kurde.
And so much more.
Inaczej by ich nie
Well, I
zakładał.
gotta say, the end of the trailer, I think we all were taken aback by, whoa, change art style. This seems totally different. Is that part of Everywhere? What can you tell us?
Well, Jeff, that's one of the many surprises we've got in store for players. I
Wielka
mean, we are
niespodzianka.
passionate about making games and telling stories, but ultimately we made Everywhere to be a place where players can make their own experiences,
Tak,
be who they want to be and tell
Meta
their own
2.
stories. But we're still passionate about making immersive and cinematic experiences that players can just get
Będę
lost in and
tłumaczył.
enjoy.
Więc tak, nie wiedzieliśmy jaką grę zrobić, więc zrobiliśmy grę o wszystkim.
Place that can happen.
Yeah.
All right, well, definitely a bold vision for what you're doing here. The other question I'm sure we're all wondering is, we didn't say a date on the trailer. Any sense of when we're going to get to play this thing? Where are you at in development?
Nazwiemy
Well, I'm
to
delighted to say that we
Wszystko.
aim to have Everywhere in the hands of players in 2023, but we've got many more things to show and tell over the coming months. And we're really excited for you to sign up on our website, everywhere.game.
Gra jest tak duża, że nie mają co pokazać.
Behind the curtain to see what the team has been so hard at work on. And we're really excited to get this in the hands of players as soon
Spójrzmy
as
prawdzie w oczy, nic nie wyszło. Trzeba coś wydać po 5 latach, bo się zaczął dzwonić telefon od inwestora. Tak, fajnie. Więc pokażemy się u Geoffa, tak? Co ma, rozsuwane czekany?
Only I will remain.
Diuna Croft. Tak, Worm Rider, bardzo dobry na kołak. To jest 10 na 10 tytuł. Tak powinni nazwać. Nie! Myślałem, że fajna gierka. I nie. Jaki zwrot akcji na końcu.
Trust me, the fun is just beginning today. All right. How many of you out there are fans of PlayStation?
O Jezu.
Well,
Najlepszy
we've got a
zwrot
fun
akcji.
surprise for you. I said PlayStation, what can we do for all the fans coming together here at Gamescom? Well, joining me now is Glenn Schofield from Striking Distance. Glenn, we are so excited about this game
Glenn
coming
nie
out
może
in
stanąć
December. You
zbyt
came
blisko
all the way
Geoffa,
over in the middle
zabezpieczył
of
się.
development to Gamescom. We really appreciate it. How has the response been to Callisto so far?
Man, Jeff, the response has been fantastic for a new IP. I couldn't ask for anything more. So I want to thank the fans, and I want to thank my team for just really killing it. And it's great to be back at Gamescom, man.
Mogliby to nazwać
Well,
Callisto
you got some good stuff
Protocol.
for the fans, and we're going to get to that in a second. You brought some gameplay.
Ale dobrą
We saw some
reklamę
great
robi,
stuff at
nie?
Summer Game Fest. You brought more now. What are we going to see today, Glenn?
Yeah, you've got some live gameplay. We've got 2 sections. The first one is going to show some crazy combat. And the second one is something new from the game.
Jedyny minus jest taki, że nie wykorzystuje potencjału Bebecha. Powinien
Yes,
wejść
it
i na
is.
przykład
You
na nim tak
guys are gonna
zagrać.
love this. One thing I wanted to ask you about was you're known certainly in the team for your work on Dead Space. In that game, we love the strategic dismemberment. I understand you're kind of one-upping things for this game?
Releasing gate valve. Releasing gate valve.
Top Shambo wybiło w grach. Są elementy z Tomb Raidera, czy będziemy płynąć, tak? Fajnie. Dawno tego nie było, szczerze mówiąc, bo tak drogo robić takie rzeczy, a trwa to 5 minut, nie? A trzeba zapłacić temu studentowi, co robi wodę. Co, raz na rok, czy teraz na 2 lata, a to można przeżyć takie. Tak, Hugo w lewo.
ONL. Melly, welcome to ONL.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm so excited to be here at Gamescom. Hello, everybody.
Po co ty tu jesteś?
I'm your guide for tonight for all the happenings around Gamescom, and I'm really excited to be here because the heart of gaming is beating once again, and game devs and publishers from all around the world are making their way to Cologne to show you hundreds of new games. So if you're not here yet, and still can come by, make sure to drop by. And if you can't, make sure to drop by next year, because it is definitely worth a visit. And one of the highlights we have this year is we actually have the largest indie area ever, bringing visitors and devs closer together than anywhere else in the world. And you can meet the makers of the most original and fantastic and creative games here. And if you're not here, and if you can't make it here, do not worry. You can also check out the Indie Arena booth online at gamescom.global.
Niech dadzą gameplay, to za 5 lat. To jeszcze za wcześnie. To jest stream dla inwestorów. Na stówę Joe wchodzi na linkę DL-a i pisze, że wkurzają cię inwestorzy, robię event, żebyś mógł pokazać swoją grę. I oni do niego piszą i spoko. Masz dość tych telefonów, co ciągle dzwonią?
That's right. They dropped the two. The Lords of the Fallen. All right, now it's time for another new game announcement. The sequel to a game that redefined the term couch co-op. Check this out.
Nie. Nauczyłby się tego, że mówi tak, no fajnie, fajnie, to by było super. O Jezu, nie, dobra.
Yes, it's time to step into the Potterverse. You guys excited for Hogwarts Legacy?
Czy będzie John Rowling, myślicie?
Well, it is coming out in February of 2023, and tonight at Gamescom we've
John
got
zawsze brała udział przy tworzeniu poprzednich gier, takich oryginalnych. Mam nadzieję, że teraz też z nią współpracują. Okej, obejrzyjmy to. Ja niestety mi ominął fenomen. Ja się już śmiałem, że Władca Pierścieni lepszy, że śmiałem.
That's right, it's time to step into the world of Borderlands now. Joining me is the founder of Gearbox Entertainment Company, Randy Pitchford. Randy, great to see you here.
Thanks for the intro, Jeff. I think a lot of these guys probably know me from my work at Gearbox creating Borderlands. Any Borderlands fans in the house? Well, I got good news. I know some of you hardcore folks saw the leak, but I'm here to officially announce new Tales from the Borderlands.
So, tell us about this. We remember Tales from the Borderlands. This is new Tales from Borderlands. This is new characters, new story.
It is. You know, I loved the original game, and so that's why we got some of the original storytellers and writers that were back in the day at Telltale and developed an all-new storyline with all new characters, created with production from Gearbox Studio Quebec. It's an all-new experience, and we're here to show it for the first time today. You guys want to check it out?
Fajne spodnie.
Let's do it. It's coming soon too, right?
That's right. Coming in October of this year. October this year, all platforms.
Awesome. Well, let's take a look, Randy. This is exciting. New Tales from the Borderlands.
Żółte
First at
spodnie, spoko
Gamescom.
temat. Zobaczcie, czy są takie dla Polaków. Jakieś tanie. Polacy. Bez zapowiedzi? Za mało zapłacili, ale to nic. Chyba dodatek, tak? Są dwie firmy z Polski, które obiecały dodatki do dużych gier. No i jedna jeszcze nie dostarczyła, ale druga ma jeszcze gości od silnika. To powinno lecieć po polsku. Bo podejrzewam, że tutaj wiele tracimy teraz, nie słysząc tej pięknej polskiej wersji. Ale pewnie by to musiało być od 40 lat plus. Ciekawe, to będzie jakiś rogalo, coś, tryb arenowy? Tak podejrzewam.
What makes you different is the spirit of a champion. Let out the beast. Let out the beast. Let out the beast. Let out the beast. Let out the beast.
To jest ta firma, która szkaluje ten festiwal dla dzieci.
gives you wings.
The Gamescom Awards will be handed out to the winners of the best games on the show floor. Only submitted games showing at Gamescom will be eligible to be nominated, and the awards will be streamed on all Gamescom channels, so make sure to tune in. But tonight, I'm allowed to hand out 4 awards. I'm very, very excited about that. And I would say, let's jump straight into it, starting with the most wanted PC game. Here are your nominees.
Ubrała się ma jakąś pewnie tą Żałobę, nie? Tak widzę.
Metal Hellsinger.
O, fajna gra, fajna.
System Shock.
15 rok powstawania tego remake'u.
Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide.
Mieliśmy wydać we wrześniu, wydajemy nie wiadomo kiedy chyba.
And the winner is Metal Hellsinger! And here to accept the award is Sheila Wikström, executive producer at The Outsiders. The stage
To jest
is
jakaś
yours.
żałoba w Niemczech? Tak swoją drogą? Co oni tak na czarno ubrani? Coś się stało? No, Nord Stream opakują? Co jest grane? Moment, coś tu śmierdzi.
But I want to say that I am honored to
Tak,
receive
wodę
this
z
award
Odry.
on behalf of my team. The team behind Metal is an amazing bunch of people that I'm so lucky to be working with
tak.
every day. And the truth is, making games is super hard. When I started out, I don't think I really realized how hard. And what I learned is that focusing on compassion, kindness, and empathy just as much as any other craft in games would be the key to successful game development. And it's precisely those qualities that my team possess and why I'm so privileged to be working with them every day. I love you guys at home. I miss you so much. So what I want to say to you, my industry friends and colleagues, is treat each other with heart, kindness, and respect every day. Make games with humanity. Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again!
Było tak ciężko. Trzeba było szukać przecinka.
Thank you, Melly. Well, the world premiere
To
train
przecinek
keeps
czy kropka.
going.
Experience z Europy. Już są Francuzi z Kanady oczywiście. Zaraz. Nie! To jest pan David Cage. Moment, co tam wymyślił?
We leave so many things behind us. Objects. Memories. Mistakes.
To jest gameplay, co tu się dzieje? Moment.
They sink in time. Touch the bottom and go to sleep. Silence is full of ghosts. And here, voices can only come from the deep.
Dobra, wiemy już co się dzieje. Ziemia jest zalana.
Under the waves.
A my odkrywamy przeszłość i płaczemy nad wspomnieniami ludzi. Fundacja Surfrider, dobra, na to poszły jakieś fundusze.
Gameplay of Goat Simulator 3 for the first time. Let's check this one out.
To jest najgorszy punkt programu i potem powinno być już tylko lepiej. Jak tam, youtuberzy, cieszycie się? Bo to będzie właśnie fajna gra, na tym się wybiło dużo kanałów. Masz fajną osobowość, charyzmę, fajny kanał, umiesz montować filmiki. Oto nadchodzi szansa dla ciebie, pakie. Hearthstone spotyka Star Citizena, co wy na to? I spotyka PUBG'a i wtedy mielibyśmy grę idealną.
Painting was cathartic for you sort of during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, so the painting, I mean, you can't have a miniatures game without painting. And during the lockdown, I just found myself like learning to draw and just zoning out and feeling really relaxed when the world was basically falling apart around us.
To not miss it out, it is definitely worth the watch. And for more updates, follow at Gamescom on all platforms. And, well, now it is almost time to introduce our next guest, but sadly she couldn't make it since she is a tad far away. So let's see, she sent us a video and I would say, let's have a look.
Hello Gamescom, I'm ESA astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti, currently flying at around 27,000 kilometers an hour, 400 kilometers above your head on board of the International Space Station. Today, I come to you to say bravo to the games industry. We see how many space games you've been creating recently. Those missions you send your players on aren't just great fun. They create curiosity, interest, and the love of space exploration in gamers around the world.
Ciekawe, czy będzie... Hello, jestem Jarek, nadaję z nad Odry. Właśnie liczymy rybki i gry są fajne. Może kerbale będą, sekundę. Tak pomyślałem, skoro Kosmos.
And who knows, perhaps even you will be among us here at ESA for the journey. Exploring space virtually isn't just great fun. It's having real-world impacts that lead us all closer to the stars. So on behalf of everyone at ESA, bravo. Keep creating, keep innovating, and keep playing. This is ESA astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti, wishing everyone a wonderful Gamescom from the International Space Station.
Based combat,
Fajnie,
and now we're
patrz
going
jak
to
ładnie
take a
czyta
new
z
look
kartki, że nie
at the
widać.
story and adventure that awaits you in Honkai
Wygląda
Star
jakby był z biletem, ale to nie jest bilet, to jest podpowiedzi ma na kartce. Kurde, to jest właśnie konferencjerka. A, jeszcze musimy to obejrzeć, Boże, okej. No nic, żeby miał Geoff na kurtkę fajną i buty. PKP, gdyby ludzie jeździli wyłącznie koleją.
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price.
Ciekawe jakie są opóźnienia w tej skali.
You are not one of them, Jinyuan. You are one of them.
Kolej. O nie.
Hello again! It is now time for our next Gamescom award, and here are your nominees for the most wanted Microsoft Xbox game.
The Dark Pictures, The Devil in Me.
A, musimy skończyć jedną grę podobną.
The Last Case of Benedict Fox.
Polska gra, która jeszcze nie wyszła, a nagrody zapłacone. Kto najwięcej dał? Metal ostatnio zapłacił.
And the winner is The Last Case of Benedict Fox.
Polska gra.
And here to accept the award is Bartek Leśniakowski, Creative Director at Plot Twist. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's quite of a shocker for us. We just love good Metroidvania games, and we are working hard on making Benedict Fox just that. And I would like to thank Xbox team for their support, and Rogue team for being the best publisher ever, and especially I would like to thank my team in Krakow. They are crazy talented, and my hands hold the award, but their hands make the game.
Będą mieć bardzo zimno. Niech szybciej skończą grę, żeby tam nie pracować w zimie, bo będzie trochę chłodno w studiu.
Benedict Fox. And Jeff, back to you.
Film adaptation that into a game which I don't think you would have ever expected.
Avatar? Adaptacja filmu? Jaki film ostatnio był fajny? Better Call Saul, to serial. Nie. Co mi się podobało jeszcze? Kevin sam w domu. Cudowne lata. Jezu, nie znowu VHS-y. E.T. Nie mówcie, że są Stranger Things. Nie był film. Tak, Majrolo, dokładnie. Jedno tlen. Adaptacja Oblivionu? Z 2012? Który to był? Nie. Bardzo ładne nawiedzone.
What happened? Power supply failing.
Sensors offline.
I'm switching to backup generators.
Tak, mówię Smyku, ten film z Cruzem nazywał się Oblivion. Po polsku chyba Zapomnienie, albo też Oblivion. Tak jak ta gra Bethesda, ale to nie wolno mylić. Ale to jest coś innego. Mam wrażenie, że to jest... Mamy Returnal w domu. No zobaczymy. PS4, fajne, nowe konsole, więc wykorzystają potencjał. No i zielono mimo.
Now we're going to talk about Gamescom Goes Green, which is an initiative that has made Gamescom the first climate-friendly gaming event in the
nad
world.
Odrą.
The core event
Tak,
and this
moment.
show, opening night live, I'm happy to say, are 100% climate neutral for the first time, and that's something we all should be very proud of.
Tak, żabka
You guys are part of that too. Now, as part of this initiative, Gamescom, along with the United Nations Environmental Program Initiative Playing for the Planet, are going to give out the first ever Gamescom Goes Green Award to the best sustainability concept from an exhibitor here at Gamescom. And the nominees are Microsoft, Xbox, Yuki, and the Indie Arena booth. And to find out the winner, let's turn it over to Melly.
Thank you, Jeff. And yes, the winner of this year's Gamescom Goes Green Award is Yuki. And here to accept the award is Dr. Joe Twist, CEO of Yuki. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Gamescom, for this wonderful award. It's brilliant to be recognized. Thank you to the Yuki team who works so hard every day to be greener. And thank you to the UN's Playing for the Planet Alliance for inspiring us to change. You know, it's so fantastic to see these amazing game worlds that we're going to play in over the next year.
Playing
but
for
you know,
the
we
planet.
only have one planet
Nvidia
to
powinna
live on.
sponsorować z kartą
And we only have
2000
one
watów.
lifetime to make a change and to protect that planet so that we can continue to play our games. So everybody, whether you're a player or a business, can make one small change starting tomorrow, and together we can play more games together.
Tak, grajcie na
and
low
save the planet.
i 30
Thank you very
FPS.
much.
Thank
To
you,
było
Joe,
dobre
and
hasło.
congratulations once again
Grajmy
to
teraz
Yuki.
na low.
And remember, it is not only the organizers or
Od
exhibitors
jutra
that can
walczymy.
go
Gramy na
green.
low.
All of you can also
Najniższe
make a
detale i
change
30
by
FPS.
donating to the Gamescom Forest. So plant your Gamescom tree today. Jeff?
Gotham City is at her weakest. There's blood in the water.
Gdzie byłoby Gotham City w Polsce? Kurczę.
They're all making their moves.
Gdzieś na Śląsku.
Play nice.
Jestem pewien. Bytom, nie? Zaraz.
Aren't going to give up.
Albo Łódź. Mi się wydaje, że Śląsk jest dobrym setupem. Tam jest dużo miejscówek ciekawych. To jest teoretycznie możliwe, ale... Tak, może to jest o tym... Bo Jezus, nie znamy życia Jezusa między dzieciństwem a 30 którymś rokiem życia. Tak? Znamy... Ciekawe, nie? Jakby to wypełniało tą lukę. A to nie chcemy spoilować, spoko. 29? Okej, to przepraszam. Boże, chłań, tak.
Joined me here in person to close the show. And this year, when I told him that we were going to be back here live in person, he said, well, I got to take part in some way. So please say hello to my good friend, Hideo Kojima. Mr. Kojima?
Thank you, Jeff. Co? Wystraszyłem się, że będzie mówił po angielsku, że ośmieszy swoją kulturę. Ukorzy się przed najeźdźcami. Dobra.
今回は別のニュースのお知らせとなります。この度9月から、僕のポッドキャスト番組を Spotify でなんと独占配信することになりました。おー。それでですね、英語版と日本語版を、それぞれ同時通訳を交えて制作するというですね、新しい試みです。全世界のリスナーに向けてお届けをしたいと思います。またですね、ジェフ・キーリによるエンタメ業界ニュースのコーナーもレギュラー化の決定です。第1回の配信は9月8日を予定しております。各分野を代表するですね、超スペシャルゲストも登壇予定です。ぜひリンクをチェックして楽しみに待っていてください。以上、小島秀夫でした。ありがとうございます。
Brain structure.
Last year, opening night live, we announced Park
widzę nawet
from
już
Limbic
też
Entertainment and
nie
Bandai Namco, and this year we've got
z
an
tego.
awesome
Co z
booth
tego?
experience for those of you here in person, and for those of you at home, we've got a brand new trailer that shows you more of this incredible amusement park simulation game.
Oh, this looks so cool. I have so many questions for you, Oliver.
Jaka
First
cena
of
w
all, I want
Polsce?
to ask you about this partnership. A car with gaming features and Pokemon.
Dlaczego są do
How did
dupy?
this come together?
Rozpraszają wino w samochodach,
Let's talk
tak?
about Gamescom. You know, Gamescom is
Mówimy o ekranie dotykowym
one
w
of the
samochodzie,
core
no bo
events of,
masz...
fandom pop culture.
Musisz skupić uwagę na tym, żeby wskazać element, tak? Bo nie czujesz tego, nie masz sprzężenia zwrotnego związanego z dotykiem. Tak, nie możesz wyróżnić przycisku. Normalnie możesz sobie wyregulować na przykład dmuchawę, wyczuwając ją na czuja, tak? Rękami. A na ekran musisz potwierdzić wzrokowo i to jest odrywanie od uwagi od drogi. Tłumacz co mówi, nie wiem, czekaj, nie słucham w ogóle. Czekaj. No, że design, tak.
I'm going to ask you your favorite Pokemon in a minute, but
Tak, ulubiony
first,
Pokémon.
I want to ask about the gaming features. We saw a little bit in the trailer. Tell us, break it down. Why does this appeal to gamers?
Mam nadzieję, że jest taki gaming feature, że jak idzie 5 ludzików albo 6, można ich rozjechać i jest napis Guranga, się dostaje pieniądze. To byłby gaming feature.
Pokemon mode welcomes you inside of the car, and then you can connect your gaming console to your Mini. And all you notice is a lot of details referencing Pikaczu in particular.
Yeah.
The Aceman is fully electric, just like Pikaczu is an electric
Aha, ty zajebiste, teraz powiązałem fakt, bo nie znam Pokemonów. Słyszeliście to? To jest game changer. Pikachu jest elektryczny i samochód jest elektryczny. Ty, to jest dobry design. To jest genialne. Mogliby go nazwać Zeus. Albo... Co było w Polsce elektrycznego?
Just like our brand and Pokemon. So our Gamescom claim is
Gromnica.
play on.
Gromnica chroni przed piorunami.
Well, speaking of never stop playing, will we
Daje
see
się
you
w
next
oknie.
year at Gamescom as well?
Yeah, we plan to
Przesłanie
stay in the
mieliśmy
game
chyba.
and play on for sure, like we always have from the get-go. So stay tuned.
Awesome. All right, Oliver, thank you so much, and we've got much more O&L still to come.
Kabel od Prodiża.
But here are your nominees for the most wanted Sony PlayStation game.
A gdzie Switch?
The Dark Pictures, The Devil in Me. Lies of P. One Piece Odyssey.
And the winner is Lies of P! Here to accept the award is Ji-won Choi, Project Director at NeoWiz. The stage is yours.
Thank you. First of all, I'm very proud of my team members. And
Azjata
we
obraża
always
europejską
do our
kulturę.
best to live up to our team's name enough. And finally, do you know BTS? Like BTS in Korean pop, will be enough in the Korean gaming industry. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you. Congratulations once again to Lies of P. Thank you so much. And yes, that's it from me for tonight.
Yeah.
But before I say goodbye,
mamy to.
I want
Sio.
to bring your attention to a more serious matter.
O Jezu,
The
nie.
past 5 months of war have been devastating for the Ukrainian families,
yes.
and UNICEF and partners on the ground are supporting those in need. And of course, funds are needed. So please consider donating at unicef.org if it's possible. And
Głupia
yes, we have
sprawa,
to take care
wiecie.
of each other.
Tak?
Gamescom also supports the development of Antura, the language learning game for Ukrainian children. Antura is based on an app which was made for Syrian war refugees to learn the local language.
Kombo.
And I mean, in times like
A
this,
co z
it
Hong
is
Kongiem jeszcze?
more important than ever to take care of each other. And
Widzę,
I hope you keep that in
jakie
mind,
jest
not
nieprzyjemnie.
only for Gamescom
Przyszła
this
tutaj,
week,
żeby była
but
zabawa,
way
ty i
after.
każą gadać o
Thank you so
wojnie.
much. That's it from me.
Tak,
and
tak,
have a
tak, fajnie.
wonderful
Cieszcie się,
Gamescom.
fajnie, Ukraina.
Jeff, back to you.
Jeff?
Thank you, Melee.
O, jak
Great to have
przykro,
you
jak
with us.
przykro, Ukraina, to
We
ja
got a
Jeff.
few more games to go. Now,
Ale już są
one of the great
gierki.
things about Gamescom is we love to profile games made in Germany, and this next game was made by 4 students in Berlin. It was a big success on Steam, and now it's coming to a new platform, and we've got the announcement right now.
Zabieraj tą Ukrainę, dawaj, nowe platformy.
Remember, you can sign up starting now to
To
get
się
in to
nazywało
start
SOS,
playtests
pamiętacie?
of this. Check
Moment,
out
może
the
SOS 2.
finals.
Uwaga. Drzewo zmęczony już jest, widzicie to, nie? Już by chciał iść na jakiegoś wursta.
It's true, Dead Island 2 coming next February, and joining me now to tell us about this long-awaited game is Khan. Khan, great to have you with us. First of all, let's explain a little context to that trailer we saw. Who is that character that we meet?
Thank you, Jeff. It's great to be here. So you just met Jacob, and he is just one of our 6 playable characters. Our zombie slayers have larger-than-life personalities and unique dialogue, which fits in with a very pulpy and irreverent tone, as you could tell.
I see the tagline there, see you in Hell A, so it looks like we're heading to Los Angeles in this game?
Our pulpy tone is kind of a love letter to classic cult Hollywood horror B-movies, so where better to set it than in Los Angeles, sort of a modern paradise gone to hell.
Oh yeah, it looks cool. It's obviously over the top. I know you're working on the narrative for it. This game has been, long awaited for many, many years. You guys have been working on it for a few?
Yeah, I'm sure some fans would agree with you. It has been long awaited, but Deep Silver Dambuster Studios started work on it about 4 years ago. We were really lucky. We got to build it from the ground up. We got to focus on what we love about the franchise, the over-the-topness, and we think we've got a really great action RPG out of that.
So let's talk about the gameplay. We saw the CG piece, obviously, but what can we expect from the gameplay when you show it?
So Dead Island 2's gameplay is all about experimenting with your preferred zombie slaying methods. Just kind of going nuts. It's a combat toy box of close quarters melee brutality with a few guns for fun.
Okay, well, can't wait to learn more. When are we going to get to see see some gameplay of it?
You want to see some gameplay?
I think we want to see some gameplay. You guys want to see the gameplay?
Tak, spoko.
Can we do it now?
Muszę dużo zapłacić.
Okay, let's do it. Here's your first look at the gameplay of Dead Island 2. Thanks, Khan.
To jest pseudonim literacki. Pewnie nazywa się to jak jakaś Katarzyna, jak Psikuta, coś takiego. Jestem pewien, że się wstydzi polskiego. Dobra, mniejsza z tym.
Will be live on Thursday, December the 8th, 2022 from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. We've got lots of great stuff we're working on for that. But until then, hope you guys have a great Gamescom. Thanks so much for being a part of Opening Night Live. We'll see you soon.
Joe, jak zawsze, kurde, wszystko mam nagrane wcześniej, nie? Dobra, pozdro frajerzy. Myszka, włącz się. Myszka. Myszkę do przewodową. Czasami kiedy się zaśnie, to... A zostawię ten bit. Więc tak, tutaj, tak, ponieważ nagrywamy dokument dla potomnych, cięcie. No, nie było źle, muszę przyznać. Wydaje mi się nawet, że Jeffy są z każdym rokiem coraz lepsze.